Hello, my name is Kelly Morgan, and I'm going to inform you on wearing a helmet while barrel racing. Through my speech, you will find my key points are why helmets are a useful tool, the research behind the effectiveness of helmets, and why other people wear them too. Through my first main point of why helmets are useful tools is they keep people safe from injuries. Helmets are made of a tough polymer foam that has a honeycomb-like structure. This structure is able to absorb the shock of a fall from a horse. This structure also protects people from TBIs, or traumatic brain injuries, which can turn into permanent damage of the brain. They protect the rider as the helmet is designed to fit snug around the entire head. There is also an adjustable piece behind the helmet that fits onto the head and that should only be able to be put with one finger width. There is also a strap that goes below the chin. The chin strap prevents the helmet from moving around on the head or to keep the helmet in place when a rider falls off. Rachel Gagley of Troxel Helmets out of San Diego, California, states that 80% of all helmets are effective in a barrel racing accident. These helmets are designed to keep the rider safe if they are to fall off of their horse, and to keep the consequences of not wearing a helmet minimal. Through my second point of the consequences can be traumatic, you will find what can happen without a helmet. Concussions are the #1 cause of not wearing a helmet while barrel racing. Renee Romo, a journalist, South Reporter, did a study on the amount of concussions in the rodeo industry. He studied 75 men and women across the nation on the complications of a concussion and found that over 75% of the people had symptoms to having a concussion at some point in their racing career. The use of wearing these helmets can decrease over half of the concussions if people would actually wear their helmets when running. The consequences can suffer more when you do not seek medical attention. The conditions will worsen daily without the medical attention that is needed. These conditions can turn into traumatic brain injuries over the course of time. They will also cause more damage to the body later in life if these conditions are not treated properly. How can the helmet lessen the chance of an injury, some people may ask? The design of the helmet. They are designed to keep the head protected and the neck straight if the rider is to fall from their horse during running a pattern. It will cushion the fall with the honeycomb-like structure. The chance of having a consequence of not wearing a helmet can be traumatic. So don't think that you're going to be the only person wearing one because everyone wants to keep their head safe. You won't be the only person wearing a helmet. Famous people wear them too. Fallon Taylor, of the 2014 World Champion Barrel Racer at the NFR in Las Vegas, states that she wears a helmet because of a recent neck injury that kept her from racing for many months. Fallon Taylor suffered this neck injury when she fell from her horse during barrel racing at a rodeo. She wants to stay safe and encourage all other people to stay safe while wearing a helmet when riding on a horse. She states that these helmets can protect your head from all injuries when you fall. It's becoming a very common thing when people wear their helmets at barrel races nowadays. Many of the racers are starting this trend as it is helping to keep the injuries to minimal. Some barrel races and rodeos are also making it to where that people have to actually wear their helmets when running instead of wearing a hat. This helps to keep the liabilities of the races minimal. In conclusion, altogether, studies have shown that wearing your helmet can decrease the chances of a head injury and not to be nervous about being the only person to wear these helmets, because nowadays it's becoming a trend to stay safe and ride smart. Thank you.
Yay!